Okay, it's 2:40, and I'm about to summit Roan Mountain. Or begin the climb to summit Roan Mountain. So this is going to be my largest climb since the Smokies, and my last 6,000 foot summit until Mount Washington, I think, is when I'll get up to 6,000 feet. So the next hundreds, if not maybe 1,000 miles, are going to be pretty low, relatively, I guess. I barely drop below 3,000 feet, except if I'm heading into town. Usually I stay above 4,000. But today's been a tough day for me. Besides the shoe problem, this thing is done. And my little fix for it, which has held up pretty well, better than duct tape has done for me, or any kind of tape for that matter. I just keep tripping over roots, and it makes it difficult because when I trip I lose energy, and I didn't start off very well this morning. I had a little bit of a breakfast, and that just wasn't enough, and I have a lot of climbing to do today. So I stopped for a big lunch and took some time to rest a little bit, let my food digest, and luckily I met a nice northbounder who offered to give me some coffee. So I had a little bit of Java, and I'm hoping that bean is going to help me to summit this mountain quickly. So it's taken me about an hour to go 2 miles. So I'm moving pretty slow today, since I can normally do 2.5 miles an hour, 2.7, maybe even closer to 3 when I'm going downhill. But the boot is really slowing me down, and we're getting into the hot part of the day too. I mean, it's almost 3 o'clock, so there's not a lot of canopy either in this area that I'm in right now. There is, but once I get up on this mountain, there probably won't be, and you can probably tell my head is a little burned from beautiful spot yesterday. I laid out there a little bit too long. So I guess I should put some suntan, some sunblock on, and help protect my head a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and try to summit this, and I'll get some pictures up there, I guess, once I get up top, and hopefully I'll have a signal and I can call ahead and get some boots sent to Damascus. So that's kind of where I'm at now. So this is what I look like now, in about 2,000 feet, 2,200 feet over the next 3 miles. You'll see what I look like at the top of this mountain. So it's probably going to take me, I'm just going to guess, man, maybe an hour and 45 minutes, an hour and a half if I'm lucky, to get to the top, but probably 2 hours at the pace that I'm going today. And just today's been kind of slow for me. So, and I got 18 miles to put in minimum today. I thought about doing a 23, but the way I feel today and the amount of climbing that I have to do, it's just been a slow day. So I think if I do 18 today, I can knock out a couple more 18s and be close to Hampton and Kinnecora in 2 days. So hopefully by Wednesday evening, maybe I could sleep in a real bed, and if not, then Thursday morning I can definitely get my package, and maybe I'll stay the day and cruise into Damascus with some food, and feeling a little bit better. Food is at a minimum. When I left Irwin, I thought I had more food than I actually did, and so I was surprised to see what I had once I left. Otherwise I would have probably picked up some more tuna or something like that. So I don't have a lot of food, and that's kind of what I was trying to do this morning, was save on what I was eating, and make sure I had a good meal tonight. But with all this climbing and all the energy I'm expending, just all the weight that I've lost, I don't have the fat anymore to dig into, and it just zaps my energy. So I'm burning 5,000 to 6,000 calories a day, and today I'm probably going to burn about 6,000, if not more. So I even thought about doing a night hike tonight, and it might end up turning into that, because just the amount of time that I stayed for lunch and the amount of miles that I need to cover, and there's a lot of up and down today. So I'm probably not going to get into the shelter until after 8:30, 9 o'clock. It might be 9:30, 10 before I get there. I'm hoping it's not that late, but I have some calls to make on top of Roan Mountain as well, so excuse me. It's part of being out in the woods and all this food that I eat. Alright, well, I'll see you guys at the top of Roan Mountain.